Welcome to Dune Vulpine podcast. We cover everything from kickoffs to critics to party slams. An episode every Monday and Thursday. On today's episode, let's do some reviews on the midweek games that happened and prediction for the next games. So, where do we start? Let's actually start with City. City 4, Fulham 5. Now, this game was just crazy, and that's why I don't think City are up there. This is not the City that we saw 2 years ago. I think this City is gettable, and you can get at them any game. We saw it against Leeds, winning 2-0, then 2-2, then winning late 3-2. And this game, like, they went winning 3-1, then 5-1. And then the whole game changed, and there was no control of the game. From 5-1 to be 5-4, and then, like, Fulham had, like, another chance to score, but Guardiola made a good clearance on the line. Good game, good enjoyable game, but that's why I don't think City are going to be challenging Arsenal. The only reason I can see that if like by March, February, like it's still 5 points or 6 points, and City go in January and spend some money, maybe buy midfielder like Elite Anderson, maybe buy center back, maybe like Gray, because now like the only reason they're gonna keep winning these games is outscore the other teams, and you can't do that every time. It's not sustainable to do that every game and every week, especially if Haaland doesn't score a lot, and he only scored like what, one goal. So if he doesn't score a hat-trick or like a brace, what's gonna happen next? But good game overall. 5-4. Premier League is just so crazy. Everton back to the winning ways. 1-0 by Grealish. Bournemouth just keep uh, going on this bad form. They started well. They were like third in the beginning of the season. Them and Sunderland. Sunderland actually stayed in good position, but Bournemouth just keep going down and going down and going down in the league. And when it comes to positions, 1-0, yeah, from Grealish. Bournemouth winless in like 5 games now. So, yeah, there is a trouble there. And Newcastle 2, Tottenham 2. Now, Tottenham came to this match losing to the Derby, to Arsenal, losing to PSG, losing to Fulham. But somehow, away from home, they do well. Like, I expected this game to be like a Newcastle win. But yeah, like, it was 2-1 and then Romero scored late minute goal. Like, that goal is so, like, you cannot concede a goal like that. What was Ramsdale doing? What was Thiago doing and Burn? So, on that goal, but Romero scored brace, so and that's why Tottenham, like, they are playing bad right now. Like they can't count on their strikers. They don't have a good team in my opinion. They don't have good attackers with Madison and Kulu out. So like defenders are scoring goals now for them. Was it a penalty? Yes or no? I mean, that was contact. Like there was a Bentancur was like a blocking Burn. Like some people said it wasn't penalty. You can say it is. Like you just don't know the rules anymore. Like that can happen many times on the other games, and it won't be a penalty. Like we saw it like with Bentancur tackle in the Chelsea game. It wasn't a red card. I say there was a red card. So against Arsenal. So penalties, red cards, handballs, they change every game. So there's no clear rule. Even offside, there's no clear like a ruling or anything. Like Aston Villa 4, Brighton 3. No, this was another entertaining game. Brighton scored 2, and then it was 2-2 to 4-2 to 4-3, and Aston Villa just keep on winning games now, and they are like what, third in the table, 6 points from Arsenal. They're gonna play them next. We're gonna predict that game later on, but Aston Villa, from where they started in the beginning of the season, I think they were winning this like 4 games and they didn't even score in those games. And now look at them, like third in the league. They play Arsenal. If they win, 3 points off the top. And then, in my opinion, they don't have a good team for top 4, especially with Europa League now, the squad depth. I don't think they have that team. But prop to them, and for their manager, they're doing well now. So yeah. Crystal Palace 1, Burnley 0. Crystal Palace, after they lost to United, they back here with a win. Burnley, yeah, they're going down. They're 19th now in the league. They're going down. And good win for Crystal Palace. Now they are 5th in the league. Nottingham Forest 1, Wolves nil. Yeah, Wolves just keep losing games, and hopefully they don't win their first game against United next week. So on Monday. So Arsenal 2, Brentford nil. Now I watched a little bit of this game, and actually I was impressed with Brentford. They are a good team. They are good at home, but even away at Arsenal, they were, in my opinion, they were like not the better team, but most of that match, like they had good spells. They press well, they defend well, they set pieces, the long balls. Arsenal dealt well with them, but and they rested players. They rested Thiago, they rested Damsgaard, Henderson, Collins, and actually it was a good choice because you're not going to win against Arsenal, I think, with those players, but you have a better chance to win against Spurs away from home, especially with Spurs' record at home. Now we talked about the main course. Now we're gonna talk about some dessert. We have some dessert now in this game. Leeds 3, Chelsea 1. And then when I was watching this game, like the first few minutes, like Chelsea were nervous, the crowd was up for it, the players of Leeds were up for it, and I just thought, yeah, it's gonna be Leeds win here. And when I said that, like 2 minutes later, like they had a corner and they scored for me. And in the end, it was 3-2. Tosin make a mistake. Yeah, Chelsea, all this game and talk and giving all of that, we are the world champions. Of course you are. You have good players with Palmer now coming back to the team. But that's why I don't count on Chelsea to win the league or challenge and be a rival for Arsenal, because this Chelsea team did exactly the same thing last year. They crumbled in December. I don't know if they had Santa or they had Christmas. I don't know, but yeah, Chelsea all this time, like last time and this time, they're gonna crumble. They're gonna crumble 3-1. They're better than, like, I think Chelsea had like what, two shots on target to Leeds 4, 14 overall for Leeds, 11 for Chelsea. And I just thought like they had double the XG, even though I'm not an XG merchant. I don't care about that, but they had double of that of Chelsea. So yeah, Chelsea are top 14. They're not gonna be second in my opinion. I think City will still be second. Arsenal still will win the league. The only way I don't see Arsenal win the league if they keep having injuries, and they're like they are Arsenal. The title race, it's gonna be between them, between Arsenal and Arsenal, because depends on the injuries, depends on, like, I don't know, their luck. Maybe the pressure will get to them if it lacks 5 points with City. But yeah, Liverpool won, Sunderland won. Now I thought Liverpool are back. Liverpool are back. They won against West Ham. Now we're back. I was like, nah, they're not back. It's like when they won against. It's not like where they won against Villa. And I was like, nah, they're not back. They're gonna lose more games or draw, and they did here. Van Dijk, I don't know what's going on with that guy. The best center back in the league. I don't think he is. I don't think he's top 10 overall in the Premier League, and I can't back it up with facts. He gave the ball away, deflection. He keeps working. I don't know if he's Cardi B or Nicki Minaj. What's going on there? But yeah, he just keeps working. I'm actually impressed with Sunderland. Like I said, they're gonna stay up, obviously, but I do hope for them to get Conference League at least. European sport would be good for them. So let's go. Actually, tonight there's a game. United against West Ham. United need to win. United do need to win, because the last time we said that against Everton, they lost against them, man. So they need to capitalize on the other teams losing. They need to build a buffer like on other teams like Spurs and Newcastle. West Ham are shit, but United are United. Like, they can make this game hard for us, hard for themselves and stuff like that. So Paqueta out. He's an idiot. I'm gonna go with Man United 3-1 against West Ham tonight. Villa, Arsenal, Saturday lunchtime kickoff. Now Villa on form, and so Arsenal. And the only depends. Is Rice gonna be back? Saliba. I mean, I can see this game going for a draw. I don't think Villa will win. I think Arsenal now in their groove. They have momentum. Like I said, so does Villa, but Arsenal, you have to favor them. If you are betting man, you're gonna bet on Arsenal, but I'm not. So I'm gonna go with a draw. I'm gonna go with a draw because I think this game gonna be tight Saturday as well. A lot of players, both teams will be tired. There is no Saliba and Gabriel. We know Gabriel is gonna be out, so set pieces stats. It's not the same like it was. I'm gonna go with Arsenal doesn't concede a lot of goals, so I'm gonna go with 1-1. Everton, Nottingham Forest. I think I'm gonna go with Everton 2-1. Newcastle Burnley. I'm gonna go 2-0 to Newcastle. City Sunderland now. You might say City, but based on the last two games against Leeds, against Fulham, they're conceding a lot of goals now. Sunderland are just a good team. I can see this a draw or like City doing a madness game 4-3, 4-2. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those. But I think I'm gonna go with 2-2. I'm gonna go with 2-2 draw or maybe City 3-2. You know what? I'm gonna go with 2-2. Tottenham Brentford. No, Tottenham are shit at home. We know that. Brentford not good away from home, but it's the ex team. Like he's gonna be Thomas Frank gonna be against his former club, against Keith Andrews. He was in his staff, but against there's a lot of players. But I think Brentford gonna win here. I think Brentford are gonna win here. I think Brentford might win. It's just Tottenham are so weird. They can easily win 3-0. You never know with this Premier League. But it's either a draw or Brentford, and I think Brentford might win. I have a feeling Brentford might win. Long throws, long balls, Coyote. It's just so. And there's the players as well. I can say this. You know what? I'm gonna go with Brentford 2-1. Why not? Bournemouth, Chelsea. Oh, this game is Bournemouth. I thought it's gonna be a Chelsea, and I was going Chelsea. I thought it's gonna be a Stamford Bridge. Since it's away, even though Bournemouth are not on form right now, they haven't won in 5. But Chelsea, they have Palmer back. No Casido again, but there's James Fofana. They have these players back for their team now because they were arrested last time against Leeds. But it's Bournemouth. Bournemouth away. It can be tough. You know what? I'm gonna go with a draw. 2-2 draw. Leeds, Liverpool. Leeds now are just buzzing after Chelsea. Liverpool back to being mid. A draw. First draw in the league this season. And by the way, the goal wasn't given to Verts. I mean, it shouldn't because the ball was going out anyway. It was just luck. So Leeds, Liverpool. I'm gonna go with Leeds. I'm gonna go with 2-1 Leeds. Brighton, West Ham. I'm gonna go with Brighton 3-1. 3-0, 3-0. No. I'm gonna go 2-0. 2-0 West Ham. Fulham, Crystal Palace. These two teams are just not even the Fulham are just not in the league position like Crystal Palace on, but I'm gonna go with 1-1. I'm gonna go with 1-1. A London derby, a small London derby. Wolves United, should we predict this game Monday or just because United play tonight, so you never know what's gonna happen. Because if United win tonight, you go with confidence for the next game. If United lose, drop points, even a draw, you go Wolves. And Wolves might win that. We give them their first win. So should I keep the prediction for next game? Yeah, I think so because then I'll speak about United, the result against West Ham, do my reaction there next Monday podcast and talk about there and predict that game there and talk about what happened during the weekend. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe, like, and share. It's free, people. It's easy. Bye.